Hola, or howdy y'all. How y'all doing? This is so much fun right now. So I'm in Brunswick, which is my basically I'm in Georgia. I'm in Brunswick, Georgia. And so y'all, I gotta show you the carousel. First of all, when you first come in, this is Brunswick. This you get the sign. You can't really see it, but the sign says "Welcome to the Golden Isles," and then it names all of the islands. So the island is St. Simons Island, Sea Island, Jekyll Island, Little St. Simons Island, and then of course Brunswick. As he says, Brunswick is not an island, but it's might as well be one because it's little. And then it says Jekyll Island, Georgia's Jewel. So, oh my God, y'all, the carousel. Wait a second. The carousel is the tiniest carousel. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, really? Okay. The carousel was like, you. This is the greatest. First of all, you walk off the plane and you just turn around. Just get off the plane. That's a little jet. That jet is tiny. I saw it now. I saw the other small planes, but you get off and then you just come around the corner and there's the little carousel. I took pictures of the carousel because I couldn't believe it was that tiny. But then you got your stuff. I was nervous because, listen, I don't know if it'd be a cracker town or not. Okay, I was a little nervous because I thought I was the onlyest one. But on the plane, it was me and at least one other. And then, but anyway, I get off and I go to information. And it's a brother at the desk. I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. So I told him what I needed. I said, I got to catch, I'm going to Sapelo Island. I got to catch the ferry, but I need to go to the supermarket first. And he was like, but there's black folks here, y'all. I think that, well, I see some workers. Yeah, they work. But anyway, I said, and I need to go to the supermarket. He said, oh, I know exactly what you do. You want to get there, buy your food, and take it over to the island. He said, that's the best way to do it. He said, but if you get a taxi, because I asked him for a taxi, he said, I could call you a taxi, but if you get a taxi, while you're in that supermarket, they're going to be keeping that meter on. They're going to charge you, and you don't want that. He said, look, let me go. So he came from behind his information desk. He said, let me go call somebody for you that'll be able to come get you, wait for you to finish in the store, and take you to the ferry and everything. I was like, yes. I guess he probably called somebody local. Probably, I'm sure it's going to be a brother or a sister. I'm sure it's a brother. And so we be looking out for each other, honey. I was already looking. I saw one other brother in there waiting for his luggage. I was about to go to him and say, listen, what is the deal? How I do this? Because he looked like he might live here. So I was already knowing, honey, your people will look out for you if you truly believe it. And he was like, no, I can call somebody. It's probably somebody that do it all the time, that for the locals, or especially maybe somebody like me, because he clearly could see we the same people. So yeah, it's very hospitable. I was trying to carry my bag. It wasn't big. He's like, no, 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 I get your bag. He said, then come on and sit down at the table. When the man come, I'll come back and get your bag. So we'll make sure your bag get in the taxi. And then I was asking him, has he been to Sao Paulo? And he said, a couple of years ago. It's been a couple of years, but he said it's very beautiful and I'm going to enjoy it so much. So, yay, your girl's not alone out here. Okay, solo traveler over 50. Tell your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers that we as black women need to be traveling over 50, y'all. Do y'all want to see my very sensible bag? This is my little carry-on. That's cute, isn't it? It look big on the screen. It look big on this. It ain't that dang big. But this is it, and it has everything I need for a week. Yes, if I can do my next trip this way, oh my God, when I go to the island, the other island I'm going to, this is going to be lovely. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. So anyway, and let me just give you a little look at all this. So this the little waterfall they got it. Cause talk about Jekyll Island. I probably got some stuff. Let's see, cause I know in this thing I can leave my bag right here, and it'll probably be here till tomorrow. If I won't even have to worry. But let's walk over and see what we got up in here in Sapelo. No, well, we ain't in Sapelo. We in Brunswick. Oh, that's the restrooms. So go to restrooms. Oh, get out of here. Y'all, let me look at this at the same. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, you see that? Oh my God, Mother Child. Wait a second. Mother Child by Cynthia Horowitz. Wait a second. Let me see what this is. Because that Horowitz, that does not sound like I'm a New Yorker. I know what that is. Okay, let me see. Is this the people that own this work? Is that what this is? Oh, Mother Child, that's this. But Cynthia Horowitz, what the heck is going on here? Let me, artists and music around the terminal thing. Okay, feature runs with, okay. After seeing Miss Nelson's work on television and Sea Island, da 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 da. Okay, yeah. So let me see the Glen County. I don't know. That made me a little nervous right there. Anyway, this is absolutely stunning as well. And yeah, that hardwood threw me all off. But look at this too. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, there's another one. So this is in the airport. It's so pretty. So pretty. So yeah, honey. So anyway, we're gonna talk about that Horowitz and figure out what that means. And it's the little cafe, honey. This is tiny. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. But and this is where I guess oh, this must be the security when you actually coming back through. Well, that'll be a hop, skip, and a jump. And then this is the Southeast Georgia Health System. Yes, and then that was the baggage claims and rental cars. And let's see what's over here. Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. Well, it ain't us, so we gonna move over here. But yeah, so excited. This is so unusual. Like, y'all, this is happening, but in my mind, I'm like, is this really happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh wow. So yeah, here's all the islands. That was all ours, I'm sure. Or put this way, we definitely enslaved on these islands. So now it's our time. So I don't know the work I gotta do, but I'm very excited. And that was the brother, y'all. I'll show you him when he come by. That's the information guy. And the other two brothers, I saw they actually work for Hertz. And there's a sister over there that worked for Hertz, rent a car. So, because that's what you do when you probably come off out of Brunswick Airport. So yeah, so I'm gonna stop at the store because I'm gonna have my own driver. Yes, because that's what we gotta do. We gotta stick together. I hope this driver's a brother, but I'm feeling that vibe. And yeah, it was easy. That jet plane was so wonderful. I actually loved the small plane. It was like every seat is first class. I was in 3C or something. It was nice. And you know what? The first ride was short, and the second under 55 minutes, and this one was even short. I was trying to sleep. I can't sleep because I'm only coming from North Carolina, and technically, if I was a driver, I could have drove to Brunswick. I could have drove, and then I guess I wonder if I had driven. I don't drive, so I'm not gonna. I don't drive like that. I wonder if then is it like the car goes on the ferry? Because I remember going to Seattle, Washington, or even further in Washington State, and there was a ferry, but the cars actually go on the ferry as well. I wonder if that's how they work here, but we will find out. Okay, we will find out. So very excited, and let me see where you're at. Hey, Lakeisha, I did. Thank you, Divine. Hey, Denali. Hey, Emma. I was just looking at Brunswick to visit. I live in Atlanta. Oh yes, honey, come all the way. Once you come to, hey, Mr. How you doing? Hey, Erica. Grand morning. Grand morning. What part of Georgia again? Brunswick, which is right off. I guess that's the jumping off point for all the islands. Hey Beverly, thank you. Hey Leanne, hey Yapa, hey Adua, New Subby, hey, welcome. That was my aunt's name. I remember they said her name and they spelled it Adua or Adua. You gotta let me know how to say it, but it's a beautiful name. Hey ladies, so excited for you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, and Sean, I always say thank you for your support, your love, your donations. I remember you. I know your name. And everybody else, Beverly, everybody. Y'all consider being a part of my Patreon family, or just, Cash App me. Send me a donation, or what's the other one? PayPal. I love PayPal. That works wonderfully. Whatever y'all want to do, okay? Oh, I can feel it. So, it's going to be hot when I get out there. Or you can also, Cash App, PayPal, join Patreon, or join the next intensive, $77 until Wednesday. It's going to be so dope. It's going to be how to prepare yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, and financially. Because y'all want to know, y'all want to live a life, y'all want to live abroad, or even like you said, it's not just moving, it's moving abroad. You can move, like you said, from the north to the south, or from the west. I was in California. Let's talk about where I started. No, I was in Brooklyn, born and raised in Brooklyn, moved to Las Vegas, stayed there for about a year, moved back to Brooklyn, then I moved to California, stayed there for over 20 years. Then I moved to North Carolina, where I'm living now, and now I'm here, but I'm going to be leaving the States. October 31st is my last day, and I will be living abroad, and where I'm live is a surprise. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't really know, but I do kind of know, but I don't want to tell y'all because I'm not ready yet. So, but I'm gonna have to be somewhere, because once I already gave notice to give up my place, and I am, if you're new, thank you for being here. I'm 52 years old, 51 dos. Sorry, I just turned 52. So, and I decided to live my life, and I'm excited, and life is good. So, I'm very happy. I'm a happy camper. It's quiet. It's nice. It's peaceful. If you would have told me just last year that I would have been in some Brunswick, Georgia, about to go to a Sapelo Island, and I took two planes, then I take this taxi, and then get on a ferry to go, and stay for 1 week, 1 week, Samana Uno, with, or Uno Samana, I don't know, with, in a guest house that is of a family of the Gullah people. These are the Baileys, are Gullah people. I know Cornelia Bailey, look her name up. She wrote a couple of books. I hope I can find her books, of course. They actually acquired this guest house. It's a dream come true for them. I think it's her husband she survived by. But she was an older woman. I don't know if she was in the 80s or not. And she passed away. I don't know if it was, I think it was 2015. I can't say for sure. And she was like the historian of the island. When people came in, she told all the stories. But there are some residents, I think like some years ago, it was only 47, I thought it was 47 families. Somebody said 47 people that were still Gullah, because they're doing things like raising the property taxes so that people can't stay there. And they know they could claim it as a historical site or a landmark or something. And what's also happening is, what happens is there's no work on the island. So most of the family, especially the descendants, the ones that are younger, they have to go to the mainland, which I'm assuming that's Atlanta, Savannah, places like that, or even more further, and up north and the whole bit, to actually make a living, because there's no way for them. What's the industry and what they're gonna do? You know, this is known for the rice cultivations, and the enslaved Africans were brought here and to the island because they have specific skills in cultivating rice, and probably other skills as well. And of course, when the slave drivers didn't want to be on the island because the islands were too hot, lots of mosquitoes, so that they had black overseers that was over the folks. And so, but in that way, the black people were able to maintain their African culture. That's why I'm here. So they speak a Gullah language, which is a combination of, it's like a pidgin language, but it's very much, if you hear the people of Sierra Leone, it's very similar words. So they really maintain their culture. A great movie is Daughter of the Dust. Absolutely great movie to watch. At least it's a story about a family. That's a great story. And what else? You can go online. You can look up the stuff that, you can find stuff on YouTube. A lot of folks go over there, but they don't do nothing. And I know Queen Quet is the chiefess of the Gullah Geechee Nation, but I know she seems to be focusing on South Carolina. So what Hilton Head, St. Helena, Beaufort County, I don't know them places, but I know it's close. And I don't know, I thought I was going there, like my mind was, I'm gonna go to Gullah Geechee land, and it's gonna be in South Carolina. And somehow, I'm a shout out to my girl from Infinite, Latoya Davis, Infinite Nature Travel. She's the one that told me about the Gullah people. Her people's from the Gullah, as Gullah people. And she said, here's a link, check out this island, and want to be in Sapelo. And I was like, okay, Sapelo, oh, it's going to be in South Carolina. No, it was in Georgia. Remember, the Sea Island extends from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida, which means that's Georgia and South Carolina, all of them in between. It goes all the way to Wilmington, North Carolina. And I know my people is Geechee people because we were off the islands. And it goes through all the, so Georgia, but I kept hearing that there, I don't know, I'm gonna find out if it's true that Georgia, that Sapelo is the only one that still has Gullah people or descendants of Gullah people on it as far as the Georgia. So you know how Personas Blancos, you know how they do it, they call that beachfront property. And they took most of the islands and they built golf courses and resorts, and they stole these people's land, and they're not going to stop until they steal everybody's land. And that's the goddamn truth. Now I'm up here with crackers, so I know I got to be careful. But I'm here to do the dang work, so I ain't scared. And I'm about to be on the island with my people, and so it's a guest house. It's called Sapelo Wallow Guest House. Anyway, I'll leave a link for y'all, but let me get it because you know what, y'all? Look, this is what I was thinking. I was talking to this with my sister yesterday. Listen, y'all, why can't this be our Martha Vineyard? Why can't this be our Hamptons? This is what we should be doing. We can keep these towns, these islands going. Why don't we go to, oh, I went to Sapelo for the weekend or for the summer. We should make it like our vineyard, our Hamptons for black folks so we can keep it going. But let me go see what's up in there because right now, actually, I'm about to go for a week. It's remote, it's beautiful, it has a beautiful beach or beaches. It's gorgeous from what I see in the pictures. Why are we not, but we don't know about it. When I went to do my research on this Sapelo Island and I'm reading all the reviews except for one was with them. It was not us. And it was all like, oh, so magical and it's wonderful and it's this, because there's a tour, I'm gonna go on a tour, I'm gonna do it all. It's so beautiful. And the Bailey family doing it all. I heard the Bailey family he's the guy on the ferry that collect the tickets. Somebody said he's also the brother that owns the general store, and he also is the one that takes you on the tour. So you show you that there's not a lot of folks up there. But why can't that be our thing? Why can't we like vacation in Sapelo? So I'm gonna find out why we not, because I don't think we know. It's worth it to take, especially all you folks in Atlanta. You only got to take one plane, that little plane to Brunswick, and then you can get on the ferry. Okay, you can rent a car and then get on the ferry. It's worth all of that. We got to start. We got to start supporting our own. And I'm gonna see the situation. Like I said, donate. I'm bringing you these classes. Also, though, I'm going to be doing interviews with the folks, and people in my intensive will get the interviews as well as my Patreon. I got something for you as well. But I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out why we're not here in the way we should be. And I think it's just because we don't know. And we going to these Hamptons, and we going all these things. I ain't gonna talk about celebrities. I'm just saying they going to the Hamptons and Martha Vineyard. And why don't we talk about the black Martha Vineyard, or the black families of Martha Vineyard? What about this thing? It's Black Island. Like, let's go there. I hope we could. I don't know why Ancestors brought me. I mean, I don't know to the full extent, but I'm just praying that I know it's for a good reason. So I'm very excited, y'all. So yes, let's see. Uh, yes, new Sevi, I'm so glad you're here. Ajua, thank you, Ajua. Ajua, beautiful. Hey, Georgia, looking at you living your dream. Yes, right. Remember, y'all, in the beginning, I said I wanted to learn Spanish, Gullah Geechee, Gullah language, Kiswahili, and French. So look at me. Where is that information? You can go on YouTube. Well, YouTube is where I found out most information. Just put in Gullah Geechee, and he'll give a whole bunch of stuff that tells a lot about the people and the situation and the story. So yeah, several actually. And then, oh, is he here? Okay, y'all, he is here. So I am gonna go now. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the very next video. Okay, ladies, peace and blessings.